To make any woman miss you badly, best do these 9 things. Practical Stoicism for daily life. You've probably heard the saying, absence makes the heart grow fonder. And it's true, if you understand it the right way. But here's the catch. It's not about playing games or acting distant. It's about knowing when to step back in a way that makes her miss you deeply. In today's video, I'll be revealing 9 powerful psychological strategies to make any woman miss you, not by being cruel or cold, but by creating the right balance of presence and absence. This isn't about disappearing and playing hard to get. It's about understanding the art of space, allowing her to feel the absence without the negative connotation of you pulling away emotionally. Too many men think that giving space means being aloof or detached, but that's a huge misconception. True absence isn't about cutting ties or playing games. It's about creating a longing that feels natural and sincere, a space where she misses you in a way that deepens her connection with you. As the great Aristotle wisely said, love is composed of a single soul inhabiting 2 bodies. It's not about being constantly around, but about leaving a meaningful imprint when you're there and knowing when to step away so she starts to truly appreciate your presence. Ready to dive into these life-changing insights? Let's explore how to make a woman miss you in the most powerful and genuine way. Number 1. Avoid being perpetually on their radar. To make any woman miss you deeply, one of the most powerful things you can do is avoid constantly staying on her radar. If you're always texting or calling her, it signals a lack of personal ambition or a sense of purpose in your life. This continuous presence can make you seem overly available, stripping her of the opportunity to miss you. Think about it this way. If you ate the same meal every single day, it would eventually lose its appeal. The same goes for constant communication. Human nature, in its essence, is wired to crave what isn't always readily available. We are naturally drawn to things that seem valuable and scarce. By stepping back and not being constantly accessible, you stir up her curiosity and intrigue, making her wonder about your life when you're not around. This is an attractive quality. Overloading her with calls and texts is often perceived as desperation, and desperation is far from captivating. As you embrace stoic happiness and focus on your personal journey, you demonstrate that your life isn't solely about her. It's rich with your own pursuits, growth, and purpose. This creates a powerful shift in dynamic. Your absence gives her space to reflect on the fun, the connection, and the moments shared between you. Without overwhelming her, you make her realize that not hearing from you for a while makes her think about you more. It's not about playing games or intentionally being cold. It's about proving that your life extends beyond her, and you're not sitting around waiting for her to occupy all of your thoughts and time. This is a true manifestation of Stoic life lessons, the ability to cultivate your own space and maintain an identity outside of the relationship. The more you respect her need for personal space, the more she'll be drawn to fill that void with thoughts of you. Let her reach out to you from time to time, and you'll notice that she'll start missing you more than ever. After all, the key is not in being hard to get, but in being someone who is truly worth the wait. Remember, as Marcus Aurelius said, waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one. Focus on being the best version of yourself, not for her, but for your own growth. This natural balance will make her miss you deeply because she will recognize the value you bring to her life and the life you've built on your own. So, The next time you're tempted to flood her with messages, step back, keep your life full and meaningful, and let her come to you. Your absence will amplify your presence. What do you think about this approach? Let us know in the comments below. Number 2. Present your complete self. To make a woman miss you badly, it's essential to present your complete self, showing that you are a whole, fulfilled individual, independent of her presence in your life. In any relationship, whether you're in it or hoping to draw someone closer, showcasing that your life is rich, exciting, and meaningful on its own is a powerful tool. When you cultivate passions, hobbies, and goals, you not only increase your own well-being, but you also make yourself more attractive and intriguing. As the great Stoic philosopher Epictetus wisely said, "Freedom is the only goal." Living a life where you're free to pursue your own happiness and growth, independent of anyone's validation, creates a magnetic energy. When someone sees that you are thriving in your own world, happy in your pursuits, and surrounded by a fulfilling personal life, they'll naturally begin to miss being a part of it. It's crucial to understand that this is not about pretending to ignore or dismiss them. It's about finding a healthy balance between your individual growth and the time you spend together. The more you focus on your personal development, be it through your career, education, or by deepening your connections with friends and family, the more you show that your happiness and fulfillment do not depend on anyone else's presence. This is where Stoic life lessons come in, reminding us to rely on our internal strength and satisfaction rather than external validation. When they see you living a complete, fulfilling life, they'll be left longing for the sense of belonging and connection they once shared with you. The key is to continue nurturing your own happiness and pursuing your passions, which naturally makes you more desirable and missed. Remember, the Stoic happiness we strive for is rooted in mastering our own well-being and knowing that true fulfillment comes from within, not from someone else. So, take time for yourself, invest in your growth, and let them see that the life they're missing is one that's full of purpose and joy without them. Number 3. Value your time. To make any woman miss you badly, you must value your time. Time is precious, and a true Stoic understands this well. Don't rush to reply every time she messages you. Let it wait. When you immediately respond, it sends a message of neediness. But when you're deliberate with your time, it shows that you have a life full of purpose, goals, and responsibilities beyond her. Time is what we want most, but what we use worst, said William Penn. Use your time wisely on your passions, growth, and work. When she sees this, she'll miss you. She'll wonder why you're not glued to your phone, and this curiosity will create attraction. You're not playing games. You're a man with a plan, a man in control. Marcus Aurelius said, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one." You don't need to chase after her. By valuing your time, you show strength and command respect. In the modern world, where instant replies are expected, the Stoic mindset of patience and control will make you stand out. Women are drawn to a man who is not always available, who has a life of his own. So, value your time. Be deliberate with your attention, and watch as she misses you more than you can imagine. If you agree with the above point of view, please comment. Time is extremely precious. Number 4. Exhibit ambition. Exhibiting ambition is one of the most powerful strategies a man can use to make a woman miss him deeply and want him even more. A man with ambition is a man with purpose, a man who wakes up each day with a mission, with a clear plan that directs every move he makes. Whether it's building a successful career, mastering a hobby, or pursuing a personal goal, your ambition reveals the essence of your character. It shows her that you have a vision and the courage to chase after your dreams, no matter the obstacles. This is where the Stoic mindset truly works its magic. A Stoic man understands that his life is his own to command. His focus remains on his path, and the distractions of the world, including the temptations of excessive attention-seeking, do not sway him. You see, when you dedicate yourself to something greater than her, you demonstrate your worthiness, not by overdoing the affection, but by investing your energy into what truly matters. This is where the power of occasional withdrawal comes into play. By not constantly seeking her attention, you create space for her to miss you. She will start wondering about you when you're not always there, thinking about how you're working towards something significant, something that makes you stand apart from the crowd. And as the saying goes, absence makes the heart grow fonder. A man who has a purpose is never fully available, but that very unavailability only adds to his allure. Women are drawn to strength, to focus, to ambition, qualities that signal a man who is leading his life, not following anyone else's path. In modern life, where distractions are endless and commitment can sometimes feel rare, being a man who has clear ambitions makes you incredibly attractive. It's not about being distant or indifferent. It's about showing that you are strong enough to remain focused on what truly matters, whether it's your career, personal development, or your own happiness. And this strength doesn't just attract her, it also positions you as the kind of man who commands respect from everyone. By aligning your life with your ambitions, you step into your power, and when you do that, she won't be able to resist the magnetic pull of your self-assurance. Remember, a man who is ambitious and fiercely committed to his goals becomes a man who not only attracts women, but commands their attention. As the Stoic wisdom teaches us, the greater the difficulty, the more glory in surmounting it. Skillful pilots gain their reputation from storms and tempests. Rise above the ordinary. Be the man who is always striving for more. Your journey is what will make her miss you. It's the difference between a man who is chasing her and a man who is focused on conquering the world. So, ask yourself, are you a man with a plan, with ambition that drives your every move? Let her see it. Let her feel it. And watch her miss you like never before. Like, comment, and subscribe if you want to be the man she can't stop thinking about. Number 5. Avoid falling for attention bait. When you continuously respond to every casual message or emoji a woman sends, you inadvertently signal that you're always available for her attention, which can diminish your value in her eyes. The human brain tends to devalue what comes too easily. So if you're always the first to reply or jump at every hello, you may seem overly eager and, ultimately, less intriguing. To put this into perspective, think of it as a demonstration of your self-worth. If you are constantly available and responsive, you're showing that you have little else going on, which is far from an attractive quality. In contrast, when you take your time to respond and show that you have a busy, purposeful life, it becomes clear that you're not merely waiting for her messages. This isn't about playing mind games or being hard to get. Instead, it's about embodying the principles of Stoicism today, living a life where you prioritize your goals, values, and personal ambitions over being at the beck and call of anyone. This shows you are a man who has direction, something she can respect and desire. By resisting the urge to answer immediately, you're subtly communicating that your attention is precious and earned, not given away freely. Over time, this shift in how you respond will create a dynamic where she needs to put in more effort to gain your interest, thus raising your perceived value. This is the art of self-control and emotional mastery, key elements of Stoicism. By applying these principles, you create a space where she sees you as a man who is in control of his emotions and time. Remember, it's not about the timing of your responses, but about the underlying message you send. You're a man of substance with a rich inner life and pursuits that transcend mere texting. So, take your time when replying, not out of calculation, but because you are a man who has a life of his own, one that's worth respecting. Number 6. Exhibit your high value. Exhibit your high value. This is not about flaunting material wealth or boasting about luxury. It's about showcasing your internal strength, principles, and self-respect. When you distance yourself, it is not to make her feel unimportant, but rather to reinforce your own worth, subtly pushing her curiosity about your world. As the great philosopher Aristotle once said, "The high-minded man must care more for the truth than for what people think." And this is the essence of demonstrating high value, living by your own standards and being unwavering in your principles. Your self-worth isn't defined by what others see, but by how you carry yourself in every moment. By embracing Stoic wisdom, you begin to realize that true value comes from within. It is your strong moral compass, your ambitions, your attitudes toward life, and the respect you show others that truly define your appeal. When you're not chasing her, when you're not constantly available, you send a powerful message. This isn't about games or manipulation. This is about you being selective about who you invest your time and energy in. You communicate that you are not easily swayed by fleeting emotions, and that's what makes you more desirable. You draw her in by showcasing the life you lead and the high standards you set for yourself. It's a dynamic shift that turns the tables. She will find herself yearning to be part of your world, captivated by your unique qualities. When you stand strong in your values, you attract those who resonate with them. Remember, as Seneca said, "A good character, like a statue, has a natural beauty that no outward ornament can add to." Keep your integrity intact, embrace your Stoic principles, and watch as the world, especially women, gravitates toward you. This is how you create lasting attraction. So, take a moment, reflect on your values, and ask yourself, are you living in alignment with your highest self? Comment yes, if yes. Comment no, if no. Number 7. Leave them wanting more. To make any woman miss you badly, you must understand one fundamental principle: leave them wanting more. This is not just a catchy phrase. It's a mindset rooted deeply in Stoic wisdom and timeless psychological principles. Every interaction you have with a woman should end on a high note, leaving her craving the next moment with you. This doesn't mean playing games or being elusive, but it does mean mastering the art of presence and timing. When you engage in a conversation, focus on quality rather than quantity. You want to leave her with a lingering sense of curiosity, the same way a gripping TV show ends on a cliffhanger, making viewers impatient for the next episode. Don't drag things out until they become mundane. Instead, master the Stoic mindset of knowing when to step away, leaving the other person eager for more. This principle of leaving them wanting more is not about making yourself scarce, but about creating an experience that sticks in their mind, something worth anticipating. You must be strategic in your interactions, ensuring that every moment counts. It's like planting a seed of desire and letting it grow in their mind while you go about your life. Instead of staying too long on a date or conversation until it loses its charm, know when to end on a positive note. Say goodbye while there's still excitement in the air, with a promise of more to come. You become a mystery, an enigma they can't shake off, and your absence only strengthens their desire for you. The Stoic philosophy teaches us not to chase after approval or validation, but to remain grounded and self-sufficient. When you leave them wanting more, you're not only showing control over the situation, but also control over your own emotions and actions. You make them appreciate your presence more by giving it to them in measured doses. This strategy works because it taps into basic human psychology. People are drawn to what they can't have and what they have to work for. When you use this powerful principle, your presence becomes a rare treasure in their lives, a treat they look forward to rather than something they expect. As the great Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius once said, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one." In this case, be the man who knows when to leave. The next time you walk away from an interaction, remember, your absence should never feel like a loss, but rather an anticipation. And when you do return, you'll see how much more they'll value your presence. Now, if you've found value in this, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me how this principle has impacted your life. Leave a comment that shows you're taking control of your interactions today. Number 8. Keep a bit of mystery. In the art of attraction, mystery is a powerful tool. When you choose not to reveal every detail of your life right away, you create an aura of intrigue that draws others to you. It's human nature to be curious, and this curiosity becomes even more potent when someone can't figure you out completely. This doesn't mean playing games or being dishonest, but rather practicing restraint in what you share. By pacing how much you reveal, you hold the power to keep her guessing, thinking about you, and eager to know more. When you are an open book with nothing left to uncover, the allure fades because there's no mystery left. However, when you slowly peel back the layers, revealing little bits of yourself over time, it keeps her engaged and eager for more. Imagine if every time you spoke, you told her the full story. There would be no room for curiosity or excitement. Instead, by offering just enough to pique interest and leaving some details untouched, you invite her into a world of questions and possibilities. It could be something as simple as sharing that you had an unexpected adventure today, leaving out the specifics to spark her curiosity. This keeps the conversation flowing, opening the door for further engagement, instead of just handing her all the answers at once. You create a story that she wants to keep reading, where every interaction is a new chapter that leaves her wanting more. By cultivating this sense of mystery, you ensure that your presence remains captivating, not just because of what you share, but because of what she still longs to uncover. It's a subtle yet powerful way to keep her mind occupied with thoughts of you and make every moment you spend together more exciting and fulfilling. This approach aligns with Stoicism today, as it reflects the Stoic practice of controlling what you reveal and when, practicing discipline in both your actions and words. The core principle of Stoicism, mastering oneself and one's emotions, also applies here, teaching you to act deliberately and with patience, rather than rushing into full disclosure. Embrace this balance and watch as it strengthens your connection while keeping her attention fixed on you. Number 9. Ignite the flames of jealousy strategically. To make any woman miss you badly, one powerful tactic is to strategically ignite the flames of jealousy, but with a delicate and thoughtful touch. While jealousy often carries a negative connotation, when applied subtly and respectfully, it can serve as a compelling motivator. The key here is not to manipulate or hurt, but rather to awaken the desire for your presence in a natural, almost unintentional way. This is where your social life comes into play. By showcasing your vibrant, engaging life filled with meaningful interactions, you can subtly remind her of what she might be missing. Share authentic moments from your social gatherings, photos with friends, or stories of exciting outings. These glimpses into your world, whether they are casual or spontaneous, serve as gentle reminders that you are living life to the fullest. The impression you create is that your life is rich with experiences, and without her, something vital is missing. As a result, she may begin to feel a longing, a desire to be a part of that dynamic again. It's crucial, however, to ensure that these actions are motivated by respect and empathy, not manipulation. As the Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius once said, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one." This aligns with Stoic life lessons. When you live with purpose and authenticity, people notice, not out of jealousy, but out of admiration. The goal here is to balance your actions with self-respect and an understanding of the emotions involved. When you create a sense of absence in a positive and healthy way, you allow the space for deeper emotions to surface. This strategy should never be about hurting or controlling, but about demonstrating that your life is full, exciting, and independent, thus making your presence that much more desirable. In embracing this principle of Stoic happiness, you maintain emotional balance, guiding yourself and others to appreciate the value of your relationship while leaving space for personal growth. Share your thoughts in the comments. How have you used subtlety and respect to stir emotions without overstepping boundaries? Number 10. Embrace spontaneity and unpredictability. To truly capture a woman's attention and make her miss you deeply, embracing spontaneity and unpredictability is key. As the famous Stoic philosopher Epictetus once said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." Predictability, while comforting, can sometimes lead to monotony, and no one wants to feel trapped in a routine. Life should feel like an exciting journey, not a repetitive cycle. Shake things up with surprises, unexpected adventures, trying new things together, or stepping out of your usual comfort zone. Take her to new places, discover new experiences, and dive into new activities that make the world feel wide open with possibilities. As you introduce this element of surprise into your relationship, you'll create a sense of anticipation and curiosity, causing her to wonder what exciting turn your next moment together might take. By doing so, you allow her to see you not as someone easily defined, but as someone full of mystery and unpredictability, qualities that naturally evoke a sense of longing. The more you make her feel like there's always something new to discover with you, the more she'll miss the thrilling presence you bring into her life. After all, when she doesn't know exactly what's coming next, she'll be constantly intrigued and drawn back to you, searching for that next unexpected moment of excitement. And in the context of Stoic life lessons, remember that spontaneity isn't about being reckless, but rather about embodying a life of balance and joy, cultivating what the Stoics call Stoic happiness. By embracing these surprises, you're not only keeping the relationship fresh, but you're also strengthening it with the kind of emotional resilience and wisdom that will make you a lasting presence in her heart. So, don't be afraid to step outside the usual patterns, break away from the expected, and offer a little bit of mystery in every interaction. You'll find that a little unpredictability, paired with thoughtful spontaneity, can turn your connection into something unforgettable. Now think about how you can incorporate this into your own relationships. Share your thoughts in the comments. How do you keep excitement alive in your relationships? And what surprises have worked best for you? Number 11. Be charismatic and confident. To make any woman miss you badly, one of the most effective things you can do is embrace spontaneity and unpredictability. In a world where routine and predictability often lead to stagnation, introducing surprise into your interactions can ignite a powerful sense of attraction. When you are predictable, everything becomes too familiar, and excitement fades away. But when you take the unexpected route, you awaken a sense of curiosity and adventure that keeps her intrigued and craving more. Imagine being the man who takes her on surprise adventures or introduces her to new experiences that she's never encountered before. Whether it's a spontaneous trip to a place neither of you has visited, or even something as simple as trying out a new restaurant with a unique cuisine, these moments create lasting memories. This is how you keep her guessing, always wondering what thrilling surprise is coming next. In Stoicism today, we learn that life is about embracing the unknown with open arms, and by doing so, we can build deeper connections. Stoicism teaches us the importance of maintaining control over our own actions and responses, yet it also encourages us to be adaptable to life's challenges. This mindset of adaptability is key to cultivating an element of mystery that will make her miss you more. The more you add unpredictability, the more you will be able to spark excitement in her heart, because the human mind is naturally attracted to mystery. The beauty of surprise lies in how it breaks the monotony and forces both of you to be present in the moment. You want to strike a balance between showing care and attention and creating space for her to feel the absence of your presence, making her eagerly anticipate when you will surprise her again. So, learn to embrace the art of spontaneity. And remember, it's not about constantly being there, but about leaving her with a sense of longing. What is Stoicism, if not the wisdom to accept uncertainty with grace and make the most of the unexpected moments that life brings? By adding spontaneity to your actions, you're not only embracing Stoic principles, but also strengthening your connection with her in ways she'll never forget. Number 12. Ensure you have a balanced life. Women are generally attracted to men who exude happiness and satisfaction in their own lives. When you focus on your personal growth, you invite a sense of fulfillment that becomes magnetic, naturally drawing her interest. It's important to remember that when you're seeking to make someone miss you, it isn't about forcing or obsessing over them. Instead, it's about becoming the kind of person who is content and thriving in their own right. A man who finds joy in his work, his passions, his friendships, and his overall journey is much more captivating than someone who only focuses on one area of life, hoping to gain attention from others. This is an important principle of Stoicism today, embracing life's experiences and finding contentment regardless of external circumstances. In a world where many people search for happiness through external validation, you can stand out by cultivating internal satisfaction. When you focus on personal growth, it allows you to not only enrich your own life, but to also show others that your world does not revolve around them. You become more confident, more self-sufficient, and less needy, all of which are qualities that women are attracted to. You see, It's in the times when you're not actively pursuing someone that they often begin to take notice of your strength and resilience. When you aren't constantly paying attention to her, you're inadvertently sending a message that you're living your best life, and that makes you more intriguing and desirable. It might seem counterintuitive, but it's in the absence of constant attention and the presence of your own world that you create a kind of allure. A woman begins to miss you not because you're deliberately pulling away, but because you're effortlessly demonstrating that you have a full, rich life. She realizes that being a part of your life would add something to her own, and that's when attraction deepens. This is rooted in the understanding that true strength comes from within, a concept central to Stoicism. By practicing Stoic principles, such as accepting the present moment and finding contentment within oneself, you show that your happiness is not dependent on anyone else. A woman can sense this strength, and it creates a space where she feels drawn to you, not out of neediness, but out of genuine interest in someone who is whole, balanced, and capable of bringing her into his world. In modern life, we're often distracted by the pressures of relationships, work, and social expectations. But if you can maintain a sense of balance in the chaos, you'll not only find peace within yourself, but also inspire others to seek that peace. By focusing on your own journey and enjoying life's moments, you'll naturally attract people who are interested in the life you're living, including women who will miss you when you're not around. So, remember this simple truth. When you stop trying so hard to get someone's attention and instead focus on living your best life, that's when you'll create the kind of magnetic energy that draws her to you. All right, that wraps up our journey into the subtle art of making someone truly miss you. Remember, these strategies are all about enhancing your own life and creating genuine connections, not about manipulation. It's important to approach relationships with authenticity and respect. Real connections are built on that foundation. If you found value in our discussion today, please give this video a thumbs up and share it with someone who might benefit from it. Don't forget to subscribe and become a member for more insights into human psychology and relationships. Your support helps us create more content like this. Until next time, this is Stoicism Win. Stay strong, stay wise, and keep building meaningful connections. Take care.